What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to WWE 2K20, my career mode, continuing Chapter 14 in this Best of 5 series. Do your boy a favor and hit the go-to sleep on that like button, cause it's clobbering time. Big E, what do you got?
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Run's house.
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Yeah.
Whose house?
Our house!
There, much better.
Thanks, E. Not that I ever want to talk to Brooklyn Von Braun, but it looks like I kind of have to. Let's do that.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Nope.
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out
Whoa,
of my
camera.
hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
Bring back the Big Show. I never thought I'd say that. Bring back the Big Show. I thought he had an ironclad contract. What happened? Small detail, but a cool detail. The phone evolved. The phone menu here is more futuristic as we head into the future. Kudos on that. Anyhow, I welcome you to a fine Wednesday here on the program. And there's really only two words we need to begin this Wednesday here on the program, and that's CM Punk. Yes, it happened after the abysmal, absolutely downright disgusting 49,000 ratings of WWE Backstage last week for episode 1 did under 50K. They hit the panic button. They brought in CM Punk last night on WWE Backstage at literally the end of the show. He came out at the very tail end of the last minute of the show and was like, hey, see you next week. So yes, that is definitely going to spike those ratings next week tremendously. Because people want to know, what in the blue hell is CM Punk doing on a WWE broadcast, even if it's technically a Fox broadcast and Fox is writing his checks. But that does open up a whole world of things with Mr. CM Punk. So that's going to be an interesting bit of business going forward. Now, to me, this whole thing saying, all right, he's on Fox. Where's Sheamus? Where's Sheamus? Where's... There he is. He was just not... Alright. So, the intro for Sheamus in this arena, he's just invisible, and then all of a sudden he just appears like magic? Sure, it's the New Day arena, there's magic. Fine. But man, we spent 6 years of people chanting CM Punk whenever they were mad at WWE. It took a billionaire making a brand new competitive wrestling company for the fans to finally stop chanting CM Punk and start chanting AEW, and now CM Punk is back. So, you know, it's probably going to start up again if I had to wager a guess on that. Even though all indications are he's doing this show on Fox and not returning to the ring, not returning to wrestle, just doing this Fox show. We'll see how long that lasts, because, you know, it's wrestling. And I would imagine a big enough paycheck would be, you know, certainly incentive to do that. But from what I do here on this show, right, my conjecture is, man, they need something big to help sell us on WWE 2K21, and what's bigger than a CM Punk pre-order bonus? I'm calling it now. Mark it down on your calendars. That's going to happen. Because, man, they could have an extra broken game next year. Not going to matter. If you have that as your bonus for the pre-order, people are going to pre-order it because CM Punk. So, man, somebody at 2K is like, oh, man, thank God. Thank God they gave us something. Otherwise, there is a large uphill battle for them to climb, and I think having that as your bonus makes that climb a lot easier, even when your game is probably going to be just as broken as this one, if I had to wager a guess, given they only have like 9 months to make these games. You know, just saying. But yeah, that is my call, is that definitely, because here's the thing, alright? He's on Fox, obviously being paid by Fox, but they got WWE's blessing to have him on that show, right? And as we know, when it comes to these video games... Alright, here's a cutscene where I lose. I'm gonna lose, right? I hit grapple. That was a grapple. That was Sheamus. Let's try it again. Grapple. Haha. The big ending. Nope. Bro kick. That's gotta be it. How are you gonna do Big E like that? Seriously.
The series is now tied up in a win each. Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be 2 and 2, and then the finals will be the deciding match. Come on now. Wrestling. Your boy, Xavier Woods. What's good?
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be 1 win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
Exit. Stage left. So because we know with 2K and how they handle these deals with licensing, that as long as they have WWE's blessing, they can sign deals with, say, the Macho Man and the Ultimate Warrior when they're not on good terms with WWE themselves. As long as WWE allows them to be in the game, they can make that happen. So with CM Punk being on this Fox Sports 1 show, I would say 1,000% 2K's on the phone right now saying, yeah, we need you in this game. Seriously. We need something for next year's game to hopefully get people to pre-order it, because otherwise, we are screwed. I mean, they could totally make a better game, but that's not going to happen, so you're going to have a gimmick to sell next year's game. Seriously. Anyhow, so elsewhere in our news section, people are mad at WWE for Raw. The people who are actually at Raw are mad about Raw, and Finn, I'm sorry, Finn, you take forever to get to the ring. I'm going to skip that. So, the reaction for one Seth Rollins, if you were live there, in Manchester, versus the reaction for him on the broadcast on Monday were two different things. And come on now, like, you can't have WWE tape a show and not edit the crowd reaction. That's what they do. Like, how many years of SmackDown with the infamous SmackDown pop, the Seagull pop on SmackDown that was edited in the crowd cheers, the very clearly the same crowd cheers every week for guys they wanted to have be faces. Like, it was insane. And because for so many years they taped SmackDown on a Tuesday and aired it on a Friday, they just did that. Like, that's what they do. So it is the most unsurprising thing in the world that taping your Raw on a Friday and airing it on a Monday, of course they're going to edit the cheers and the boos to, oh God, Finn, relax, to have them push who they want to push and what they want to do. How many times did they live turn down the audio on the boos for Roman Reigns? How many times? This is what they do. They manipulate the truth. That's WWE. Come on now. You expect it. Alright, is Finn gonna beat me? I would imagine that Finn would beat Xavier because, you know, Finn Balor. Come on now. Main event, Finn Balor.
He might have tweaked his knee. Wait a minute.
What's Pete Dunne doing here?
Maybe he wants to check on his teammate. That's why he's here.
Wait, all he hit was a cross body?
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top.
The high rent district. Coup de grace.
It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
Xavier, what happened?
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. I'm sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
That's really weird that Red's match, because it's for Red's belt, is not the last match. Why is Trey's match the last match? I smell shenanigans.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
Man, that facial animation is just terrible. Like, really bad. Anyhow, what the hell am I wearing? That's not red at all. That is very blue. The opposite. What's going on here? Anyhow, elsewhere in your WWE news, we have some contract extensions for The Miz and for Paige. And we all know Miz is the ultimate company guy. He ain't going nowhere. That is no surprise in any way he would ever go anywhere else. And Paige can't wrestle. So, if she has a good gig on this backstage show and is getting paid for it, then why not stick around? That makes a lot of sense. Like, it's not like Randy Orton where he could have gone to AEW and done big things. This is alright. Miz and Paige, they're gonna stick around. Come on now. Anyhow, elsewhere in the world, we have the president of New Japan saying, we didn't try to stop Kenny Omega from entering the country for 10 years. We didn't do that. I'm like, well, yeah, that's what he would say. You're not going to admit to that. You're not going to say, oh, yeah, F that guy. We hate that guy. Like, you wouldn't admit that even if you did do that. You wouldn't admit that. Come on now. That is in no way proof of anything from New Japan. And much like Saudi, I don't think we're ever going to know what actually happened there. And just going to sit here and speculate, as that's kind of what I do here on this show. Anyhow, this dumb outfit, this dumb New Day outfit, I'm sorry. It does not match my decor. My proper bit of business here. Had you let me color it red, like, sure, have the same outfit, but at least color it red and not blue. Come on now. My name is Red, literally. So, what are you doing there? Big clothesline. Gotta beat the man. Anyhow, over on the AEW side, it is Wednesday, and that means tonight is once again Dynamite versus NXT. And if they're still on a European tour, don't expect much from any kind of NXT invasion from Raw or SmackDown, because they're still on a European tour, right? So there's that. Now then, they're continuing to say that Cody will never challenge for the world title again, and they're going to abide by that stipulation. And I'm like, when should you believe a wrestler saying anything about anything in wrestling? Come on now. Are you out of your mind? Of course, at some point, you will see Cody as AEW champion. As long as the company exists, they're going to have that happen. Foot on the rope. Ref didn't see it. All right. Now, certainly, you could introduce a mid-card belt and perhaps treat that mid-card belt as importantly as New Japan treats their IC title, and have that be important and have Cody hold that. Wouldn't surprise me. But it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, you could have the champion challenge Cody, right? You could have Cody turn heel and go, you know what? I'm a heel now. I didn't mean that. I'm going back on it. You can't stop me. You could have Cody win a tournament. There are so many ways for things to happen where he could end up getting a shot at the belt. You could have the champion get injured and vacate the belt, and have the belt be vacant, and have him be handed the belt, like Triple H was handed the belt how many years ago? When Eric Bischoff handed Triple H the big gold belt, he didn't challenge for it, he didn't win it, he handed it to him. There are so many ways you could do that. It's wrestling. I don't believe that you're never going to have Cody be the AEW champion. Come on now. I've watched enough wrestling for enough years in my life. I don't believe that for one single second, and neither should you. Unless, in a year from now, the company goes out of business, right? So if they go out of business and then he's not champion, alright, then fine. That's the only out they have, is if they run out of money and say, you know what, we're shutting it down. Then okay, sure, fine. But otherwise, it's going to happen at some point. Come on now. Anyhow, Sleeper. The Sleeper. Rope break. Rope break. Literally neck on the rope. Come on now. Not fair. According to WWE, Gargano is not cleared. He has a neck injury and is not going to be fighting Balor at TakeOver. And that sucks. That really sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? Now, do you believe that? I guess is the question. Because it's being reported by WWE and not anybody else as of yet. So, they've kind of done that injury fake stuff before. Alright, where they've said, oh, this guy's injured for X amount of time. And then, alright, we're going to have an unsanctioned match because he's injured and we can't sanction it. You know, that's, wouldn't be surprising. Also, I used the finisher, so that sucks. I gained too much and hit 150, and then now I have finisher. I wanted to do my super choke slam, and Becky made it not happen. So, that sucks. That sucks. Also, I don't want to get hit with the manhandle slam, Bex. I don't want it. But you can keep reversing me, I guess, because of garbage. Because of garbage, Becky. Oh, the tree of woe. Not quite. Not quite. Whoa. Let me hit a reversal. Like that. Red alert on Becky Lynch. Boom. Is that enough? Ref. No, it's not. No, it's not. Come on, ref. But that being said, we still have you getting kicked and then suplexed and then fingers crossed. Nope, didn't happen. Well, I tried. I tried, Bex. I tried. The comeback is coming. Graha! X. Square. Boom. I did that, Becky. I did that. Triangle? I don't have it right now. I don't have it right now. I don't have it right now. There it is. Come on, Becky. How many reversals do you have? More than me. Clearly. Clearly. Going all the way upstairs. I can't reverse this, so... Big backdrop from the top rope. All the way crashing down. Hurt both ladies here. They're both writhing in pain. Writhing in pain. Becky! I just wanted to hit... What the hell? Wanted to hit something, and I didn't get it. Like, come on now. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Randy Orton style. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I mean, look. Becky should be hard to fight and hard to beat. It's Becky Lynch. At the same time, good God, this is difficult. This is a very hotly contested match, and I don't want to lose here, but sit here for half an hour, and I got things to do today. I have not filmed Pixels yet today. So, the manhandle slam. That's a rope break. That's a rope break. Resiliency. Screw you, Becky Lynch. That should have been a rope break, and you know it. If it was me, would have happened to me. Leg drop. I'm hitting triangle. Leg drop. Come on now. Why are my I have a reversal. It's not. Bruh. Finally. I am so hard up on reversals here. It's been ridiculous. Just terrible jumping nothing. Let's hit the big splash. Or the elbow. One of the two! Senton! The senton! 1, 2, 3. The closest. The absolute closest. Locks. Down. Becky Lynch. Locks. Down. Pinfall. 1, a 2, a 3. That's right. And that's gonna do it for today. Again, I told you, ridiculous face paint, because the face stuff is still broken. I'm gonna keep buying it. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. Tune in for those. See you next time. And I'm out.
Welcome to another episode of Women Who Fight, where we have some huge news to discuss.
That's right. After nearly 12 years of doing this show, we finally moved out of your parents' basement.
Yes, we have recently upgraded our studio, but that's not what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I really hope your mom can still bring us snacks here.
Yeah, we'll have to give her a security badge, but shouldn't be an issue.
That's right, people. We're security badge big now.
Okay, all that aside, what I wanted to discuss is the huge development that MMA star, actress, and international recording artist Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live, she called it.
It really has been an insane week as our worlds of MMA and WWE are intersecting like we could have never imagined.
Yeah, and I don't think Red and Trey ever imagined this could happen either. I mean, we've documented their history with Brooklyn. This can't be good for them, right?
I'd like to give Brooklyn the benefit of the doubt, but her first order of business as GM was putting Red's title on the line in a best-of-5 series against Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Yeah, give her credit for making an impact, I guess, but she put Red in a very tough spot.
Yeah.
But I want to look at the bigger picture. You've been covering Brooklyn since way before anyone in the mainstream knew about her. Do you think this could ever lead to her competing in a WWE ring?
When it comes to WWE and Brooklyn, you never say never. I mean, given some of the things she said in the past, I never thought she'd even attend a WWE event, let alone become GM. But if I had to guess, I think she's just doing this to get under Red and Trey's skin.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how that transpires. But first, we have the best of 5 series coming up. We'll break down the matchups after this.
Hey, call your mom to see if she can come down here. I'm craving her butterscotch cookies.